Hey everyone, it's Nick with the Whip Shop, and today we are reviewing this beautiful matched set of 6.5-foot nylon bullwhips made by my friend Justin Hall of JJ Hall's Whips. Let's take a closer look at them. So right off the bat, when I took these things out of the box, I noticed that they're what I like to call a near mirror image of each other. So if we take two of these whips, they perform the same, which is so important for two-handed whip cracking. If one of those whips performs just a little bit differently, perhaps it's heavier than the other one, that's going to affect your timing, and it's going to affect the overall performance of cracking two whips at the same time. So Justin, off the bat, he just did a fantastic job. All the binding on the transition, as you can see, these whips, I'm not holding them quite straight, but they're flexing the same amount, both of them. I was very impressed at the way that these things were identical. The second thing I was immediately drawn to was this beautiful pair of 13x12 single pass Turks head knots at the heel. I feel like we all, as whip makers, craftsmen, whatever skill we have our strengths within that whole thing, that whole craft that we do. And I feel like Justin's strength is Turks head knots and knots in general. I had the opportunity to try out some of Justin's very first whips. I believe it was his third or fourth whip he sent to me to try it out, and his knots, 4 whips in, looked absolutely beautiful. So I think that Justin's strength, one of his strengths as a whip maker, is the ability to tie beautiful, consistent knots. That's quite a skill to have. For me, that was the hardest part. The handles of these two whips are 11-inch, quarter-inch steel rod, and he has some variations along the handles that mirror each other. Once again, it's not just the construction of these whips that's identical, but also the outward appearance, which is really cool. Moving down, noticing the beautiful smooth plating all the way down to the ends, which are 4-point fall hitches here, which he did a fantastic job on. Now these are twisted falls, which I've never tried myself, but they work great. Holding these end to end right here, Dyneema crackers by the way. Everything has been precisely measured out, and they're beautiful. 2 plated bellies with a 9-inch shot-loaded core on both of them, and an 18 plat overlay for the thongs, but the handles are 16 plat. He has injected an extra strand at the transition to make the thong 18. Let's look at the rollout. Sorry, Justin, I'm terrible at two-handed whip cracking. If you're looking to add to your collection, I would highly recommend work from Justin Hall of JJ Hall's Whips. There's a link in the description where you can purchase some. Thank you guys so much for watching. Justin, I enjoyed reviewing your whips. You're doing great work. Keep it up. See you guys in the next one.